All right, so we are going to be light on a demo and more on the SAS9 and the clinical acceleration stuff. I think for this audience, you'd like to hear where we are going next, what we have done before, and what's coming, right? Demos are available. We are there on booth, so please, there are offline analytics framework. Hit YouTube, you will get that 25 minutes, 20 minutes. Same with clinical acceleration that you're going to see, right? So Pritesh Desai, I'm a former SAS programmer. I'm still doing SAS programming. I worked a lot with Pfizer, Merck, and Forest Lab, all in SAS programming role for 9 years. And moving to SAS, I do all the clinical platform stuff, right? So that's me. But before we go into clinical acceleration, who are using LSAF right now in this room? Anybody using LSAF? Life Science Analytic Framework, 1, 2. All right, so I know what to speak. Both from AZ, very good, all right. All right, so before talking any product, I'm going to do some marketing, of course, SAS guy. SAS Viya, think about SAS Viya is more kind of a kid who wants to be a grown-up in the life science industry. It's there, a lot of you guys are using it. It's a platform, so it's not a programming language. You can do your R, SAS, Python, Java, Lua, point and click stuff, anything, Git, you bring it on, that's SAS Viya. Right? A lot of companies are installing it and everything. So how do you enhance something which is already awesome? So on your left-hand side is where you guys are doing SAS Viya stuff for your business continuity. That's the main thing. That's why you guys are on SAS Viya. But the AI is happening right now, right? So we are doing AI stuff with SAS Viya now. And of course, the focus is also on R and open source. So we are bringing Proc R, we have Proc Python and stuff like that we are doing already. And then we are enhancing the platform so it can be life sciencey. Life Science Analytic Framework is a life sciencey thing on SAS9. Same way, clinical acceleration is a life sciencey thing. You have your CDR, you have your version control, you have your audit trail. For us, clinical acceleration is a new lipstick of LSAF on SAS Viya, right? So if you're LSAF customers, you love your LSAF, I like LSAF too. Clinical acceleration is just a new lipstick. We are trying to bring in as many features as we can of LSAF inside SAS Viya, right? And then how we enhance it further, what's making it next gen? So we are enhancing it with AI clinical data flow. So you will be able to use your STTM and ADAM automatically with AI clinical data flow. So it's nothing fancy. You guys all are using ChatGPT. We are using like a super steroid prompt so that when you submit your protocol, when you submit your SAP, your specs, it should spit out some STTM code, some ADAM code, so you have something to start with. That's what AI clinical data flow will do for you, right? And on the right-hand side, a lot of people are asking, we don't have data. We do not want the clinical data so that we can start our processes. So we are starting with SAS Data Maker, and the Retrieval Agent Manager is really, really nice to have, right? On the SAS side, we are not building LLMs, right? So what we are good at, we build orchestration layer. So you can hook all the pipes to our UI, so you can govern it better. It can be trustworthy. You know who is doing what, why you made those decisions. So RAM can help you with that, right? All available. We are not trying to solve all the problems. That's one thing at SAS that you have to know. We are not on the data ingestion side. We are not on the metadata. We are not trying to solve those problems. Something that can make our submission better. That's what we are focusing on. Something that can accelerate your submission, make your nice clinical trial govern quicker, faster. That's what we are thinking of. That's why we are building all those AI tools, not solving all the problems. So let's start with clinical acceleration. You guys are here for this one. Come on. All right. So if your SAS is your granddaddy, LSAF is your daddy, Viya is a teenager on steroids, and we are taking few steps with clinical acceleration as a baby a few years ago. It took its first step last year, and it started running now. It's in production, right? CA is new, it's really nice to have, but you need to have Viya first. It's your boy on steroids. You need that first, right? And then you enhance that with clinical acceleration. It's really nice to have. Couple of definition of life science is, I need my audit trail. I need my version control. I need to do all those things. CA can give you that on top of VIA. Unlike LSEF, you all don't have to be in CA. You all can be in VIA. Some of you can be in CA. You can organize it better, and that's where we are going. All right? So have this picture in mind. If you love your LSEF, we are not going away anywhere. If you have your SAS9, we are not going away anywhere. But like I said, the VIA Big Boys is on steroids. It's for modern life science platform, right? So one thing that's different from life science analytic framework is that we could not split our repo based on the dev work. Like you all have to be part of LSEF. With CA, at least we have a choice. We are giving you CAR as a separate. So if you have some people in your org who doesn't need to do programming, they can just go to the repository, see some files, and see who is doing what. And the dev can be separate. So that's what we did with clinical acceleration. And this is a slide that shows you about how we are modularizing those things regarding if you want CAR, it can be separate in VIA. If you want some studio integration, it can be separate. Workflow manager, it can be separate. So you can pick and choose how you want your CA to be. And this is something more like on the right-hand side, it's where you want to focus because it will show you a studio integration. It will show you clinical workflows. So people who knows their LSEF, they will know how to do their jobs, run manifest files, and everything. And guys, slides and everything will be available, right? I'm not going to go into repository and administration in audit history right now because I have a nice slide, and we'll talk about that, about how to transition one if you have LSEF or SAS9. So we're going to see that. APIs. You can access this repository from any API-based platform, including SAS VIA, including SAS9. So if you have your CAR, have your CA, if you have our platform on the side, a Python platform on the side, an API world, we have written all the APIs so that you can talk to your data inside repository, inside clinical acceleration if you want to. On the data exchange side, it's the SAS9 behind. It's entire might of SAS. Access engines, unlimited on SAS VIA. You have REST API calls from proc HTTP, your libnames and file names. If you're a SAS programmer, you can touch that data in your CAR, bring your data. With Access engines, you can do bulk upload, bulk download from your Databricks. Very simple. Like if you have a third-party platform like Viva, a lot of our customers are on Pinnacle 21. Rave, you can pull in the data directly inside the platform. You can schedule it, automate it, version it inside it. So all can be done with the APIs and access engines and stuff like that. Okay. All right, so this is where we're going to spend some time. So if you are LSEF customers, and if you like your LSEF, I like LSEF. I love LSEF. I've worked on that product for the last 10 years. And if you're moving to clinical acceleration on SAS VIA, so there are things that you have to consider, right? Your folders, your files, your jobs, your manifest. So for LSEF customers, whatever is on your left-hand side, does that make sense to you? Do you know all these things are available for you? Let me ask you that. All right, so you have to consider if you move that stuff to VIA or clinical accelerations. Your folders, your files, how you zip them up. In CA, your jobs and manifest, you won't be able to see them because you have to rerun those things. Your SAS macro APIs, Java APIs are not in the CA because the Java version is a bit different on the SAS VIA side. Scheduling has to be redone. We are not there yet with subscription with CA. Like I said, it's a baby taking first steps, running right now. So we are just adding modules to our product. So right now you have a studio integration, but you don't have subscription and notification yet. You have that in LSEF. Groups and privileges. So you have to think a lot about how to bring stuff from LSEF to CA. It's not going to be easy. So it will take time. But the great thing is LSEF is a UTF-8 platform. So the least you have to do is you don't have to do transcoding. It's a good news, all right. For SAS 9 folks, on PC SAS, on a SAS server, on SAS Grid, transcoding is the main issue, which means there are a couple of our companies are Japanese companies. We have Takeda, ASI, and all those things. They work on WT Latin, right? It makes sense. So what you have to do is you have to transcode everything into UTF-8 first into your SAS 9. That's a must. Forget about transition migration. You have to convert everything to UTF-8, right? And once you do your transcoding first in SAS 9, and then you start zipping your folders and files and everything, if you're scheduling anything on your grid and everything, that needs to be done with SAS via 2. Of course, your groups and permission. One thing about LSAF that, again, you have to do is highly permission and a privilege-driven world. If you don't have permission, if you don't have privileges, you won't be able to navigate in LSAF, right? With SAS 9, it's the same thing. You have groups and permission. That's what you have to transfer over. So when you transition over to SAS via or CA, those are the things you have to consider in mind, right? And this can be our final slide, because I know that you guys have a lot of questions on what's going to happen with my SAS 9, with my SAS Grid, with LSAF. Should I transition or not to SAS via, and all those good questions. Because the next one is a roadmap slide for me. We are enhancing our products. Remember, like in the next slide, we said subscription and notification in the previous slide. It's not there yet. Our R&D is working on it. It's there. It's coming soon. We are just taking some quick steps. And this is my last slide. So any questions for me?
What's your plan to keep LSAF and SAS running?
So what we do is like 2 years ago, we always have a 5-year plan. And every year that 5-year plan comes in, unless VIA is absolutely feature compatible with SAS 9 and LSAF, I don't see it going away anytime soon or unsupported. We will support our customers for SAS 9 LSAF Grid.
Does that mean you're still taking enhancements and things like that?
We are enhancing our product. We are enhancing both our products. So the LSAF one is on version 5.5 this year. In 2026, we'll be on 5.5. We are coming, Gymbox, we are coming with 9.4 M10. We are coming 9.4 M10, and we'll be having Prog Python and in that too. So we are supporting those things.
Is anyone already on CA?
So there are customers who are on private preview. They're actually testing it. We have a lot of customers on SAS via. And they would like to, like I said, you don't all have to be like LSAF on CA. So they would like to be on CA, and a couple of tech leads and everything will be an add-on to SAS via. So that's how they are thinking about it. Any other questions? Remember, guys, SAS LSAF is a really nice product. SAS 9 Grid and everything is a great product. SAS via is upcoming and new. It takes time. Start testing it. See how you like it. What are the questions? We love to improve our products. So the more you guys work on it, we are there to help you guys out. Test it. Ask us questions. Push. Like if you see something in SAS 9 and LSAF and we are not doing it, bring our attention to it. Love to improve our product based on what your input is. Because again, it's a journey for us. We can only make our product better if we get your input. So we have a lot of our product managers in SAS Innovate. They would love to hear you guys like, oh, SAS, you're not doing this, or you're not doing this, but love to enhance it based on your requirements.
So I've personally, my team and I, we've given feedback on LSAF on a few things.
Yes.
That we're surprised that it's not already added, given that this is like a pharma product, we're all under the same regulation.
Correct.
So I'm hoping those feedbacks are being fed into.
Correct. So the team that supports LSAF and the team that supports CA are the same team.
Okay.
So the primary LSAF team is to support our customers first. So that's their first requirement. But as soon as they see something, and like I said, with CA, we are trying to make a new lipstick on the SAS via. It's just a new thing. We are trying to replicate all the features of SAS 9 and LSAF on it. So eventually, it will be LSAF-like. in the future. So that's our aim. We have to take some liberty with the UI features because of the restriction with how HTML works. So we cannot, because the UI on the LSF side is a browser-based, but it's a bit Java behind the magic that does the scene. But the Java version in Vaya is a bit different. So we cannot bring in the exact same UI parity, but you will see the similarities a bit.
Like I see on the now, Microsoft integration is one of the things that Baizee's been asking for a while.
And they are working on it. It should be, 5.5, it should have the Microsoft component. So the question with this one is, what happens in the platform like CA and LSF is, if you can store any kind of files in your repository. So if you click on something like a Microsoft Word, it will be a download. So, and it will be captured in the audit trail. But what we want is that it opens up directly inside the repo, so it won't be a download, and it can have like for Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Excel is the must actually.
Yeah, but I think PDF is still down.
PDF is still will be download, yes. Anything you click in CA or LSF will be captured by audit trail. So.
And when you say audit log enhancements, it's the PDF audit report? What is that one?
So for that one, I have to ask my product manager what does she mean by that one, because this is her slide. She allowed me to show you guys about especially how we are enhancing CA to make sure that it's a feature parity with LSAF. So it's from Kim, yes. Kim Completsi she's a product manager for LSAF CA. Right. All right, again, both the demos are available on YouTube. 20 minutes max. Clinical exploration, LSAF, see how you like the products and everything. Questions, shoot me on my email or anything. I'm always available, or reach out to your SaaS reps, and happy to show you all the products in a deep dive mode if you want to.
Thank you, Prajesh.